Hello, thank you for tuning in. My name is Wendy Ojiro. I'm a real estate agent based in Nairobi, and today I'd like to share a rental market update post-COVID. A lot of people are wondering what is happening in the market, where are the opportunities, how do we adjust to this? And I'd like to share with you my experience in the past 2.5 months. I am both an agent and a property manager, so I have insight on what is happening on both fronts. So I'll be talking specifically about the market that I cover, which is Kilimani, Kileleshwa, Lavington, Westlands, and Spring Valley. There's still activity in the market. People are still looking, people are still committing, and I have found that there are two main areas where the opportunity lies. Number one is the people who are looking to downsize, which is a majority of people in the market right now. There's a huge demand for properties between 70,000 to 100,000 shillings because most people are trying to cut down their costs, and that includes rent. So they're trying to see if they can make sure that their rent does not exceed 100,000. These people, the best thing about them is that they have served a notice already, things are thick, and they have to move. So they're motivated to move, and once you agree on terms, these are the type of tenants who will agree and commit immediately. This is a place where the landlords need to quickly adjust. If your property lies between that range of 70 to 100, there is a big opportunity for you. The only thing is that you also need to adjust your price. So whatever your price was, consider reducing it by 10 to 15,000 so that you can attract a wider market. This is only a temporary adjustment, but it will help you get a good tenant, and it will also safeguard you for at least 1 or 2 years so that the rent is reasonable enough for the tenant to be able to sustain it for a long time. You don't want to have a tenant and then 6 months down the line, the rent is too high for them. So when you maintain it at a fair, reasonable rate, then they are more likely to stay longer term with you. The second opportunity, interestingly enough, is people who are looking to upgrade. Yes, there are people who are looking to upgrade in this market, the ballers in this market. And this is for the houses between 150,000 to 250,000. These are the people who are looking to move from an apartment and are now willing to move to a townhouse, because right now there are more properties in the market. Maybe they had been thinking about it before and now they feel like it's the best time to move. So how do you serve this market? This market is very conscious of two things: price and condition. You have to deliver both these things. For the townhouse landlords, price has to be just right. Again, townhouses prices need to be reduced significantly for it to attract this person who's looking to upgrade. This is a client who's a little bit harder to please, a little bit harder to close, because remember, this is a client who is very happy where he is currently. He has a very good relationship with the landlord. He's comfortable with the rent that he's paying at the moment, and there's really no motivation to move unless they're moving to a better place. So you as a landlord need to make your rent attractive. If your house was 250, bring it down to 220. If it was 200, bring it down to 180. You'll captivate this client. The other way to captivate this client who's looking to upgrade is by making sure that your property is in top condition. I know it's a tough time. Everybody is cash strapped, but the more you leave your property run down, the longer it will stay vacant, because now more than ever, clients are more sensitive about how the property looks. They want more value for their money, and you have to deliver that. So remember, this is someone who is very comfortable where they're staying. They can opt to stay. They don't have to move. So your house has to be better than their current house. If it is not ready and looking its best, then you'll miss this tenant. So I would say, if you're a landlord, yes, times are hard, but consider putting in a little bit of money into your property to bring it up to standard, because now more than ever, looks and condition of the property matter. So take a loan. Consider taking a loan of 200,000, 250,000, or digging in a little bit into your savings just to spruce up your house and make sure that every client who comes through your property leaves with a good impression. What is the justification, Because I know landlords are usually scared of pumping in more money into their property when they're not assured of a tenant. But right now, things are different. You have to put in money for you to get a good tenant. And remember, you're competing with their current house, and you're also competing with other houses in the market. So if you don't put in that effort in your property, you might find that a tenant who would have taken up your house ends up taking a house that is more expensive, even smaller, but they take it simply because of the condition that it is in. So those are the two main opportunities: houses between 70 to 100,000 apartments, and then townhouses between 150,000 to 250,000. Now, those are the opportunities. There are some parts of the market that are stagnant. The houses that are 300,000 and above, that market is a little bit stagnant right now. The furnished apartments market is also stagnant right now because we're not getting any flights into the country, and this is a market that heavily depends on expatriates. You will find a few inquiries here and there of people who are again looking to downsize. Maybe they were in an apartment for 200,000, now they want to pay 150, 120. But these are short-term tenants. So these are tenants looking for a house maybe for a month or two until the airports open again. So the furnished is a little bit slow, but again, take this time to spruce up your apartment so that when the market bounces back, then your house is in tip-top condition. The other area that is a little bit stagnant right now, not much activity happening, is the houses between 100,000 to 140,000. Not many inquiries for that price range. Most people currently paying that are either looking to downgrade or upgrade. So that is what I had to share for today. I hope it helps. Please adjust in every way you can. It is only temporary, and then let's see 1 year down the line where the market will take us. But for now, make the best of what you can. And if you have any questions, please contact me and I'll be happy to answer.